clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
What is going on, everybody? What is up? Welcome to another wonderful week. Of course,
and I am happy to be here with Wi-Fi better than dial-up.
Yes.
Well,
hey, don't jinx me. My laptop's still having some issues these days.
No, Caden, last week I was at my mother-in-law's in Louisiana, and I kid you not, her Wi-Fi was just slightly better than 1980s dial-up.
Nice.
He
It
fooled
kicked
me.
me off like 4 times. I finally said, screw it.
Yeah.
He played the dial-up sound bit, and I thought he really was on dial-up.
I did.
George, you know they took gullible out of the dictionary?
Yep. Right between George and this guy.
You know, Richard, I noticed in your Battle of the Bolts video, but also like every other video you post, your camera always chops off like the top 3 inches of your head. Is that on purpose, or do you just like?
No,
you don't want people to
because
see
for
it's your
some
balls?
reason, so you see how it is right now, like
I
how
do.
it looks. If I were to hit record, it like zooms in a little bit.
So if you angled your camera up, it would throw off all your stuff. Yeah, I'm saying he doesn't want people to see he's bald. I don't know.
He's avoiding the glare.
Yeah.
He's got a glare on his forehead. I don't know what he's doing.
That ain't a 4-head. That's a 5-head.
Yeah.
I got the same problem.
No, you got an infinite head.
Oh, damn.
That's why you got the hat on. It's fine. I'm holding on to mine as long as I can. I got quite the forehead.
It'll catch you one of these days.
Yeah.
My dad
like
said
how
your hair
the-
can turn gray or turn loose. I picked gray.
I like that one.
Mine's
What do you
turning
think?
gray and loose.
I'm just gonna get an
Kaden-
afro.
Kaden's trying to come in with some jokes.
I'm gonna get a Napoleon Dynamite afro. I'll just wear that when my hair falls out.
All right, Richard, I'm going to get this out of the way right now.
We have one.
Killdozer.
This is V1. I'm coming up with a second one for you and I.
Is there a fault, or why is there a V2?
Because this is for somebody else's city display. And I want to make it sturdier. And the
All I'm
appropriate
saying-
scale.
We're military builders. We don't make anything sturdy.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There's some things I'd like to do better at that, and I don't have time to tear this apart and make the instructions for it so I can send it to you.
No, just tear it apart and let him figure it out. But
That's
like
true. I
break it
can
into
just-
chunks, so he has to like play
Chunks?
Tetris. Yeah.
Little pictures. Here you go. Snippets.
Well,
Send him
Kaden
pictures
wants
with
me
the
to
top
send him the
3
Sky
inches
Train.
chopped
We'll see
off.
how well he could put together something without instructions.
Oh, that's funny, Gene.
What'd you say, Gene?
Send you instructions with the top 3 inches chopped off.
All y'all with the jokes.
Yeah.
It's
You're the one
nice
who keeps
to know-
fighting us back, so.
It's nice to know y'all care.
Oh, we care. We only make fun of you because we love you. That's how it goes.
I'm just glad Caden was like one of the 4 people that watched the video.
Hell yeah, man. Every time I see bearded Bricks post something on YouTube, I wait like 7 hours and then I click on it.
The Battle of the Bulge video?
Yeah.
I watched like a
30
minute
seconds of it.
and then I had to answer a phone call and I forgot to go back to it.
Likely story.
Yeah, sounded good.
It's like, here's my mock. Anyway, click off.
Yep.
That's pretty much what I did. I was like, well, I forgot to really record anything, and I didn't really do much video throughout the process. So here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because like I'm trying to record like all of building. And so I have like 10 minutes worth of time lapse, but I'm not trying to post reels that are more than like 45 seconds. So I'm like 3 or 4 weeks ahead, which is why I posted a story today. I was like, I'm going to start doing 2 reels a week until I start running out of footage, because there's no point not doing it. The more stuff I upload, the more accounts I get to and stuff. So might as well.
One of these days I'll get back to doing that.
I was gonna say I need to upload more.
You do. Just start doing it on Instagram. Like, I mean, still do like the big YouTube ones, but record short videos for Instagram and then just clip them together and make those YouTube videos.
Well, the problem with that is right now the basement is a complete disaster, so I haven't recorded anything.
You just gotta like hide the mess.
You could hide the mess down here if you wanted to.
You
didn't
need
get
a
your
tarp
room
and a
cleaned up
wood
over the
chipper.
weekend either?
Do what?
You didn't get your room cleaned up over the weekend either?
I did some. This, like I said, I know that you can't see it right now because the angle of the shelves, the angle of the camera, but that shelf is done. I'm debating right now. I was actually, instead of building this, going to take apart the original Black Pearl. I've got another shelf down here that I'm going to drop down, and the Black Pearl, the new Black Pearl, is going to go over there with the, what is it? Barracuda Bay. And
Yeah,
then
I'm just saying, if you didn't chop the top 3 inches of your head off, we'd be able to see that top shelf.
you still wouldn't.
I would be able to see 3 inches more of it.
Well, maybe. Never mind. I was going to be nice.
My plan Saturday was to clean up in here, and I cleaned about a 1 square foot area of the workbench here to build the Halloween mock.
I took my workbench apart.
Halloween mock. I knew there was something I forgot.
You gonna send that to me?
The workbench? No, I'm getting ready to turn around and use it again.
Gene, you didn't build a mock?
Dude, I totally forgot. I was so busy at work.
Richard remembered, he just chose not to.
No,
Yeah, he just pictured it.
since Gene didn't build one, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw mine.
I did get
the one you didn't build.
somebody emailed me one.
Did they?
Yeah.
I've got 4.
Man, me and Caden head to head. That's not a fair fight.
I'm going to let you know right now, y'all already lost. And speaking of that,
That's fine.
How did we lose? It's only him and I.
Fight if we'd say like,
no, it's
Go build, like,
I can't
landscape.
just judge you and him. That's
I thought there was.
well, I think it's overall, but then it's also like within the cast of.
Yeah, I thought it was us. and
yeah,
then,
but like
the
that's
viewers.
not fair. Do you want that?
Yeah, that was part of the joke, because it was going to be the 3 or 4 of us all butted up against each other, but then also inviting the like viewers to join in too.
I can tell you right now, if Andrew did one, I'm just gonna bow out now. Don't even bother.
Yeah, I'm
showing
chilling.
mine.
Andrew did one.
Yeah, don't even show mine then.
No, I want you to show George's like second to last.
They're in an order that so I've put them with no names on them, so no one knows.
Are we starting off with this?
No.
Okay.
We need to go ahead and say hey to some people in the chat, because there is some people. We got
What do you mean,
Mr.
people?
Hoarder 66. We got Rob Cooker Claxton, Cajun AFall, Papa Trip. Andrew says, I'm here now. I'm looking forward to the mock that Caden didn't build, but
I did build it.
he did build one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Richard
David
didn't
T.
build it.
Richard did not.
Cascadia Bricks, it's K today. Said hit the like button, calling
Yeah.
it now, not me. Tori Kraus, Walker Grove, True Squadron. What is up, Kennedy? Sandwich Jones. And then a bunch of people talking crap. And Panzer Brickline says, hello, gents. How are we doing tonight? It's K today. Said, I was just lazy about the Halloween mock. I was going to do it, and then I played more Battlefield.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've spent a lot of time playing Battlefield. So,
I haven't played it yet. Is it good?
yes.
Okay. I'm planning on getting it.
In all honesty, I did get a bunch of time in studio working on a mock, but I didn't get enough done to wrap it up to show it as a render, and I damn sure didn't have enough time to come home and build it.
Fair enough. I mean, I got plenty of work done on Sugarloaf, but I didn't care enough to.
I'll show you later.
Like I said, I put about an hour of work into my Halloween mock, and it was oh crap, yeah, that's right, I gotta do that.
So if you're in the chat, do not say which mock is yours whenever I show it. I will say that their Cascadia, I know what they were, and yours is almost identical to what I was going to do. It's just I was going to pick a different movie.
Yeah. Classic. Classic. If Thing had been other Thing, I would have done Thing. Yeah.
Well, after submitting mine, I was looking for mocks to show off tonight, and I found a bunch of Halloween-related vignettes. I'm like, mother trucker, I don't stand a chance.
You should have just stolen a picture and then sent that to Richard.
Right? It's crazy how high somebody built on a 16 by 16 plate, and I was just thinking about filling the plate, not going up. I'm like, gosh, dang it!
I tried
Trial run. It's the first one.
I went up a little bit because I put a border on mine, but that's about it.
I tried to find some cool Halloween mocks. I only found like 3.
It was very hard. Not a popular subject, at least not on the Instagrams.
Which is weird because when I did Lego Masters, the mock that I built for them was Halloween themed.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
See, I kind of went Halloween theme and threw a couple horror films in.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing, George.
You can dying too, George?
Maybe.
Nice.
No
You
more
watch
said
horror
that he
films
just
all year
got
round.
I mean, it's just like saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie. You can watch Die Hard year round.
It is a Christmas movie.
100%.
So's the Gremlins, and
That one I haven't seen, but
Jonna just built Gizmo, I think Monday. Started it Monday night, finished it last night. Great build.
I still need to get Gizmo. I got this ATST and Wally.
Wally's
I need
good
to get
one.
the Wally that has the Eve and the little sweeper dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get that one, and I need to get Toothless. I've started like a second wish list of sets that I can get my girlfriend to build. So I'm trying to start collecting those. That way she can build stuff while I'm building all the massive Star Wars stuff that I have.
Toothless looks like a good build. And then I got a Lego catalog in the mail today. I haven't gotten one of those in a long time.
I've gotten 2 in the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was say they send me them all the time now.
The all the Dalmatian from 101 Dalmatians, the big buildable one, that looks pretty cool. But like her and I were talking, there's a lot of stuff in there we'd like to get, nowhere to put it. So we're getting serious about cleaning up this studio next week. And I told her, I said, we may even start tearing apart old sets and bagging them up and storing them away.
That's about where I'm at.
We do.
I sold all 4 of my old ATSTs just because I got this.
Oh my.
I mean, I got to, so like I guess it was last weekend. I finished getting Hacksaw down, but then I took time, like all of my surrounding tables where all my parts are have been just covered in stuff since like building Mount Yay. And I was like, I'm not starting Sugarloaf until I can see all of these tables. So I cleaned up my desk, all of my parts tables, reorganized all the bins underneath, starting clean slate, and it's not a mess yet, but it's gonna quickly get there.
I'll do something eventually.
Yeah.
The worst part about this hobby is cleaning and organizing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm at max capacity for sets for like some of the, and I mean, a lot of these are stuff I could take apart. Like, I don't need 2 ATTEs built and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, because the big ones, obviously, I'm not taking apart. Those are the ones that take up the most space. I'm not taking the Rivendell or Barad-dûr or the Venator apart. No shot.
Richard got me thinking, was it last week you said something about taking the Millennium Falcon apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heavily debating it.
I'm thinking
If you tear it apart and don't want to rebuild it, let me know. I'll rebuild it for you.
Oh, man, I was like, me
Just
and a
for the
buddy were
experience.
the 2 out of the 4 people that were the first ones to get them in the Kansas City area. And I don't know. I kind of want to keep it, even though I hated putting it together after 10 nights.
Cascadia says the worst part about this hobby is the damage it does to the wallet.
Oh, that's collateral damage.
Yeah. That's, you kind of accept that when you get into it.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to go ahead and get into these mocks? Or not the mocks, but the challenge?
I mean, we might as well.
And then we can announce if we want to do another one for next month.
It depends. how this goes, whether I'm on the show the rest of the night or not.
Or we can extend the timeline and start it now and have it do like the week before Christmas and do a holiday one.
That's what I was thinking. Another holiday one.
Like,
yeah,
a
Panzer said
2-month
it's not
build?
damage; it's an investment.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So you're not going to do a Thanksgiving one?
I mean, does anybody really like? What would you build for Thanksgiving? A turkey?
Pilgrims.
Joey from Friends with a turkey on his head.
So remember, I did not put these in any order. They are grouped together by who did them, but we're going to start with the first one.
Well, I'll show the one I got last.
So this is obviously a soldier leveling a horde of skeletons out.
I see. I think I know who that is.
There's some stuff in the background that might be a huge giveaway.
Like that.
Yeah. Didn't think this one through, boys.
That's pretty good landscaping though, George. For someone who doesn't build in the landscape.
Well,
Go back
I
to the
will
last
tell
picture. I
you,
want to see the tree.
I will tell you my favorite thing about this
Yeah.
is the fact that this guy is not aimed at anybody.
Yeah,
This
he's
guy
just
is aimed way over here. This
straight
guy's
off.
shooting the wall.
You have flex tube in your tree there, bud?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
But
I am not a landscape guy or a vignette guy.
That's fine. Hey, Richard's not a vignette guy either. Vignette to Richard's 17 base plates.
Yeah.
So.
This is the next one.
Oh, all right. We know whose that is.
Yep, I know whose that is.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I wanted to do was the freaking
Okay,
Headless
yeah.
Horseman.
That's pretty good. I like that.
That's awesome.
This is the next one.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That is cute.
Props for it being a hot dog guy.
Nice use of the door for the toilet paper being unrolled.
And then this is the last one.
Okay. I take it this is the one you were going to do.
I was going to do Friday the 13th.
Got it.
Kennedy wants to know if the chat gets to vote on them once it's all done.
Yes. We will so obviously we'll call the first one skeleton. So we'll do this.
Or you just do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And you're gonna have a 5 also.
That's true. Yeah, let's you can show number 5. It's K today said the worst part about the hobby is seeing Caden drill holes through perfectly good Lego.
Oh, damn.
All I'm gonna say is that is your guys' fault. So I'm not taking the rap for that. Did I do it? Yes. Was it my fault?
Sandwich Jones just said he emailed one.
To Bearded Bricks.
Who'd you email it to, Sandwich?
What'd you call me?
Because you did not send it to me.
He said send it to you.
Yeah, but I don't have it in my email. I'm looking at
All
my
right.
email right now.
So
Is it in
Richard,
your-
it's a trick-or-treating scene.
Is that the
Obvious-
one he sent?
That's not who sent it to me.
Oh,
But trick-or-treating scene, got all the trick-or-treating characters. Entering the door. There's some of the characters. There's some of the characters.
That's pretty
Then
good.
on the inside, you got the drunken skeleton sitting over in the corner with the tattletale cat. And then you got werewolf here
Getting his haircut.
getting a haircut, and he couldn't figure out what he wanted to be, so he brought a picture of this celebrity here. that he wanted to look at.
Oh, that's cheating.
That's bribing.
Yeah.
Bribery.
well, I would like to say I know who did that with that brick in there, but
Oh, dude, I've got a wall of those. I should have.
I was going to say I don't know who all
Yeah.
has one.
We should do
Sandwich
a
said he's
Berlin.
sending it again.
We should do a Berlin Wall month, and like you just have to use all the like random freebie printed stuff you've gotten from stuff, and just like see the random stuff people have.
Oh
My
my!
wall would be so big.
Dude, that would be sick. Well, I'm saying like within reason. You pick all the like cool offset ones.
That'd be
I
crazy.
think there's 2 hints in here where this one came from.
Do what?
I think there's 2 hints where it came from. Well, we'll figure it out later.
Do you
Are
know?
we gonna, after the voting, are we gonna reveal whose is whose?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know who sent it in, Gene?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know who. Well, I guess technically I know who 3 of them are. So there's only one of the ones you showed. I don't know who. I guess by de facto of process of elimination, I know whose is whose.
I could figure out the first 4.
Yeah, I knew the first 4 are. General Tron Brick says, "Howdy, y'all."
What is up?
All right. So we're waiting on Sandwich Jones to get his to you, right?
Yeah, I just got it now. Let me
Yeah, Richard's old. You gotta give him a second with computers.
this is coming from someone whose computer doesn't work half the time.
My computer does work. My internet doesn't. My computer's fine. Has nothing to do with my computer.
He said his attachments were too big.
Had that issue.
I bet you haven't.
Sandwich Jones says I'm old too. I will say, if we decide to continue to do this into next year being the 250th anniversary of the United States, we could do at least like in the summertime, do like
Oh, patriotic petition.
yeah.
So this is the next one.
Damn.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I like that tree.
Yeah.
It's really similar to what I was working on in studio.
Oh yeah.
I
like
mean,
how they
really.
got
Simple.
Did y'all all
Ground.
get together and like we're putting squirrels in mocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
I
I had
got the ground
a
going to the tree.
Am I the only one who doesn't own a Lego squirrel?
Do you need some? I have 24 of them.
I mean, yeah.
They
I
were
feel
all
like-
lug bulk.
Got it. Shh, we don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh shit, my bad. I got them at the Lego store.
Yeah, I got them from Lego.
all right, Richard. Let's go through them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was about to say there's that, and then you have gonna nickname it Mummy. So we have the first one being the skeleton.
Okay. Second one's Headless Horseman.
Second one is the headless horseman. The third one is the hot dog.
Do you want to show them again and just rattle through them?
Yeah, I can.
That's what I thought he was gonna do.
Yeah,
Well,
I hear him clicking.
Come on.
I mean, for the first round of doing this, 6 entries is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
first
thought.
one is the skeleton.
I mean, we would have had 7 if Richard, done his job, but
Second one is the headless horseman. Third one is the hot dog. Fourth one is Michael Myers. The sixth one is the mummy. And then Gene's got the fifth one.
Oh, the trick or treaters.
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
I might be confused. Didn't we decide on an 8x8 plate? Wasn't that the size
No,
parameter?
16 to
No, it was
16 by
16.
It was 16 by 16. Okay.
So I know
I
which
thought we
one's
talked
yours.
about 8x8.
There's
We
number
probably
5.
both died on an 8x8.
I even sent you the thing.
Yeah, you sure did. I didn't read it.
Well, that'd be all right. I didn't create them up.
Facts.
You two are perfect for each other.
See, next month it's gonna be like, all right, build a vignette. It has to be minimum of 17 base plates.
Exactly.
And you have 12 days to do it. I'm gonna build one of the like 11-year-old Star Wars battles. Just be 17 gray base plates covered in walkers and clone troopers.
That'd be funny.
Okay, voting starts now.
Yeah, is there a way to put a poll in the chat?
I can put a poll, but I don't think I can do that many. Hold on real quick, because I have to do it on YouTube side.
Well, we have 6, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying you almost do like brackets, but maybe not. Because then you end up with an uneven amount. You would need 8. See, if you had Gene and had built Mox, we'd have 8. We could do brackets.
And I'd also still be at work, not here.
Fair. We could try that too in the future. Like if we got enough of them, do like a viewer bracket and a cast bracket, and then have like the winners of each like get voted on against each other.
That's
might
not a
be
bad
interesting.
idea.
Like change it up every couple months. Do the first 3, then the second 3, then the winner from each go head to head. Yeah, you could do that. That's a True Squadron's suggestion.
Yeah, I was saying we'll have to because I can only do 3 at a time.
Can you put 2 polls up at the same time?
No.
Okay.
So the first one is
What's the timeout on a poll?
skeleton. I have to end it and start another one.
Oh.
Second one is headless horseman.
All right, so we're kind of doing a bracket.
Third is hot dog.
Dude, my Venator is so dusty. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you are correct.
You can't even see my Venator.
No,
All right, so there's the poll for the first 3. And we will leave that up for a little bit. But I do appreciate everybody for doing this. I definitely suck. I should have done it. I would say I have an excuse but I really don't.
Real life excuses don't count in Legoland.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
true.
Man, I didn't know we were going to get results in live time.
George is not prepared for this.
We're just
I'm
sitting here
not.
watching, like, oh my god.
Hold on, I got to create a couple YouTube accounts. I'll be right back.
Get all his
Let me
bot
call all
accounts
my
in.
friends. Hey, baby!
Yeah.
That's funny.
Then the bad thing is if she votes against you.
Yeah.
If she doesn't know which one's which, she just clicks one.
Yeah.
That'd be my luck.
He's having to coach her through it.
She knows which one mine is because it's sitting downstairs on the table next to her.
He comes downstairs and she smashes it apart and she's like, honey, we only let winners allowed around here.
She just texted me, said she was the first one to vote. So
Nice.
thanks, babe. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
so she didn't vote for yours then, because I can see that.
Yeah. Oh. Damn it. Well, I had a good run, boys. I'll do better next time.
All right, so we have 15 votes. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. The Headless Horseman is winning right now between the skeleton and the hot dog.
Shocker.
So let's
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
then
Andrew's like,
Andrew,
yeah.
I would not going to guess that you did the hot dog.
No?
4
No, but it was awesome.
4 is the Halloween. 5 is the trick or treat.
And 6 is the cemetery or the
Yeah.
mummy or whatever you call it. Are they mummies or zombies?
6 is the they're mummies. Well, they're wrapped in mummy things.
I see. You mean they're wrapped in teepee?
Yeah, which is
Ironic.
seems to be a theme tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the door piece for the toilet paper roll, that was like the part that I was looking for. I was like, I need to find at least one door.
So there better be 15 votes on this because there was 15 votes on the other.
I'm gonna vote
We got
for.
6 votes in so far, and it's completely even. Oh, it's completely even again. Every time someone votes, it becomes like one up and then one down.
I'm just sitting here clicking and changing my votes every time.
Wait, you could do that?
Oh, I don't know.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, well, that's some crap. Never mind.
I was sitting here trying to mess
So
up.
there's 13 votes, which means there's 2 that is missing. We need those 2
There's
people.
14.
We're at 14.
Got 14 now.
Yeah, one more. Tell Jonna to click another one.
Oh, it's Kay today. Thanks, George. Wife walked in the computer room when you yelled, "Hey, baby." Told her I don't sound like George. Oh, you're welcome, Kay. That's hilarious.
So got one person that hadn't voted still, showing 14.
I mean, either way, it isn't going to help anything. The trick or treat is winning, so which surprises me actually.
Yeah.
But okay, so now let's end that.
And now you gotta put Trick or Treat up against Headless Horseman.
Yep.
Did you guys know building rockwork at angles is painstakingly difficult?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll trade you for stacking plates to make a hull of a destroyer.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna try to take that one. Well, let's see if I can get it off.
All right, we just started the last one. The Headless Horseman versus the Trick or Treat.
I know I'll be able to get it off, and then I'll be able to get it back.
I really wanted to do the Headless Horseman, but I did not have a horse or a jack-o'-lantern head.
I will be honest. I came down here when I was going to start the mock, and I was about to pop open the pack that I had the Jason in.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Kind of glad I didn't, but
yeah. George, this was probably like 4 hours of trying to get this mounted. There's a ball joint, and then there's a stud with a hole, a lightsaber blade, and a clip on a headlight brick that is holding it in place.
See,
so we have 14 votes. And
so start at the bottom and say who got 6th.
Well, I was about to say what sucks is if there it is, 15. Okay.
Yeah, you were missing my vote. My bad.
So the winner is the Headless Horseman.
Good job, Andrew.
So what I can't do a last place because the one that got the least amount of votes was the skeleton.
Rip.
We got George bringing up 6th place here.
We call that a jackass trophy, an antique trophy.
Then technically it came down to a tie between the cemetery and the Halloween, which the cemetery was what's his name? Sandwich Jones, and the Halloween was Cascadia. I thought Cascadia was gonna win.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Cascadia had the blood and gore, but Andrew did have the light.
The light sealed the deal.
Yeah. Then we had the Trick or Treat, and then the hot dog, then the Trick or Treat, and then the Headless Horseman.
So who was hot dog?
The hot dog was Caden. It was TP.
The first non-violent mock I've ever built.
I was
second place was Trick or Treat, the one that I got.
Yeah. Yep.
So Tori put that together?
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome.
This morning. She didn't get her shit done in the store, but she built a mock. I'm just
I
kidding.
was stuff done. Yep.
Man, that's why my order's late. I'll allow it.
That's her first mock ever.
That's awesome. First mock, and she ended up in 2nd place.
See, even Tori participated, and Richard didn't.
I know.
Call you Robert. I don't know why.
I just wanted it to be fair for y'all. I didn't want it to be a landslide.
Oh, right. Yeah. 100%.
I mean, it ain't like the last one. You know, the last thing I lost where you could just call a bunch of lug members to vote for you.
I didn't even have to call my lug members. Your lug was there too, mind you.
Yeah, 4 people.
You know, that happens at a lot of shows we go to. All the lug members vote for their people, but that's understandable.
I mean, that's
If you
how it
have-
goes.
I mean, yeah,
If
it's
you have
bad.
more lug members there,
I mean,
you're
in
gonna get the
fairness,
vote.
of the other 1,000 people who exhibit at Brick Fair, I probably know 500 of them by name. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you
So I
want from
got
me.
to tell you guys, I was surprised as hell when Tori sent me pictures at work and said, "So what do you think?"
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Jonna voted for you, Tori. She said she
I mean,
loved
you
it.
beat George, so that's, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. You beat me too.
I am not a landscape guy. Haven't been for ages. Don't
We
claim
can
to
work
be.
on that, George. I got you.
That was the hardest part, was what to put in front of the house.
I really like the ET.
Maybe I should start a landscape
I
master.
like your little inside story of the werewolf getting a haircut to look like Richard.
That was good.
I will say though, my favorite thing is I'm assuming she had to take these pieces out of inventory.
Some of them,
Some of them.
not the minifigs. The minifigs are mine.
That's why I can't
Most
get
of
it.
the minifigs came out of this case over here.
The pumpkins came out of the truck, that holiday truck that you have.
Yeah,
It was in that. That's
Oh,
where all
the-
the pumpkins came from.
the old Ford truck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll put them back. But yeah. But now that I got second place, I'm gonna have to figure out to take the pieces out of inventory. I can't destroy it.
So what do we want to do next month for? I mean, it's
Thanks,
technically-
Kay.
Do what?
Kay's comment.
George's mock looked like he did it drunk. No offense.
I mean,
I
what doesn't George do drunk?
Wait, just so we're throwing shade on everybody, it's K today. Your typing looks like you're drunk because that is not how you spell offense.
I don't think I had a single drink when I was putting that together.
We can
No?
tell.
Maybe that's
I probably should
Yeah,
have.
it might have been better had he been drinking. Do we want to do one for November, or do we want to like start it now and like kind of generalize it and go towards Christmas or like New Year's?
Y'all tell me. What do y'all think? Cascadia said. He said. Andrew said. So what do I win? And Cascadia said. Bragging rights.
Why don't we let Andrew make the decision since he wants this? Since he won this one.
All right, that's true. Yeah, Andrew. What do you think next
Good point.
month should be? What is going on? ACOB is in the house. They said, "What up, boys?"
It's K today said, "Don't have spell check on YouTube chat." Another downfall of Google. I think it's another downfall of our educational system. If you need a spell check,
Yeah, but it's K today's like my age, so we should know
Oh.
how to spell from way back in the day.
you just didn't have computers.
No. We had typewriters.
I like
Typewriters.
I like how George offended or defended him and agreed with you all at the same time.
I take that back. We did have Apple IIs because we played Oregon Trail on 5-inch floppy disks.
Bro had stone tablets and graphite.
I'm not that old.
Hey.
Andrew said, "Do a
We were
Christmas-
up to papyrus at the time. Thank you.
Moved up in the world.
So, Andrew, do you want to push it all the way till Christmas?
Because then you got almost 2 months. Because isn't Christmas on a Wednesday? Or Christmas Eve's a Wednesday?
Christmas Eve's a
Christmas Eve's a
Wednesday, I
Wednesday.
believe.
So it'd probably be
I
what,
would
the week
not
before?
be able to stream Christmas Eve then.
Yeah, I won't either. So probably the week before.
Speaking of, are we streaming the night before Thanksgiving?
The night before Thanksgiving, I don't do anything.
Okay.
But the
I
night
mean, I'll be cooking most of that day and the next day, but I'll be fine then.
Yeah, I could be down that night. I'm off the next morning, so.
So do we want to do are we just skipping Thanksgiving and saying this one's all the way till Christmas?
Did we just do it the show the week before Christmas?
Yeah, see, Squadron says do one every month, and I think we should do one every month. And
Yeah.
if we're gonna do that, I think we need to do one like in between, like not just for Christmas.
So does it have to be
No,
Thanksgiving related?
every month we need to do. It could be fall or Thanksgiving themed.
Well, that's why we're trying to let Andrew decide. I mean, he won.
What if it's just November themed?
No, what is November?
You know what's in November?
Veterans Day.
Oh, I was thinking of
Armistice
the other
Day.
more important holiday, the Marine Corps birthday. But
Well, that too. Yeah. I wasn't not trying to insinuate what I might build or anything like that.
oh yeah,
But you got Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday, which would be hilarious to do.
I was
in,
gonna say, should we all do a Black Friday mock?
do a Black Friday mock? Just the utter chaos. Build a Walmart aisle full of like people armed with machine guns. In George's case,
Well, I was gonna say George is just gonna hand everybody a machine gun.
my next one won't have a machine gun. It may be a rifle, but not a machine gun.
But
None of them are
they'll be
pointed at
aiming at
anybody, but they're all
they'll be aiming
there.
at the pillows and toys.
So he said, "Yeah, do a November theme mock." So
okay.
what is
You wanna
everybody in
keep
chat?
it?
What do you think a November theme mock should be?
Like, could be anything. I think that's what leaves it open ended. And you want to keep it at 16 by 16?
I mean, I would think so.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think common format's a good thing.
16 by 16.
16 by 16 base plates.
Yeah.
Plate,
Go,
base plate,
no.
whatever.
The rest of us are going to build on a singular 16 by 16 plate. But Richard, yours has to be 16 by 16 base plates. Which is, I don't even know what that is off the top of my head.
Walker said Macy's Day Parade.
It's a big number.
Cascadia said black. So Andrew said 32 by 32 plate.
That's big, bro.
Yeah, I say sticks to 16 by 16. I'm kind of like feeling the Black Friday thing. Walker said Macy's Day Parade, and then Sandwich Jones said a no shave November.
That's what Jonna just texted me. No shave November.
I'm down with that. A no shave November mock. Let's do that.
Man, I'm gonna do a deer hunting one.
Do what?
Deer hunting.
I think the Black Friday one would be interesting. I think anything like November, fall, Thanksgiving, or not specifically Thanksgiving, but like around that period. Because if we're doing one every month, like I'm trying to think, like January, like you got options for January, February, you got options. March, maybe not so much.
I say just leave it open ended to it's a November theme and let people interpret what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew goes, "What's a no shave mock?"
Bunch of
I
minifigures.
don't know,
with beard.
Andrew. I'm right there with you.
Well, no
Caden,
shave.
they
is
said
when
no
somebody
shave,
doesn't
not can't shave.
I
Do
can
what?
shave. I shaved the other day. All the
He's
little
been
like
using the
you know, all the little patches I get, I have to shave. Otherwise, I have to wear a beard net at work, and I'm not about to do that. It's not worth
He's
it.
been using the same razor since he was 12 and ain't dulled it yet.
Pretty much.
Same
Not
can
mine.
of shaving cream.
I didn't even do that. You go in the shower, raw dog, and just like, yeah. I got a Philip Norelco electric razor. I have never had to replace the blade.
We can tell.
Yeah, so 16 by 16 November themed mock, and we'll do it. What, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving or the Wednesday of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, the Wednesday of Thanksgiving.
Okay. Gives me like 3 weeks.
Say, I'll actually build one this time.
Yeah. All right. Somebody clip that. He said he's gonna build one.
Go
Post
back
it
and
on
say that again
Instagram
real
and
quick.
tag me. I'm gonna repost it 17 times.
I'm not gonna waste the digital storage space. He said he was gonna build one last time.
I mean, in fair, if we're talking about Gene over here in the next level over here, just rendering stuff in studio.
Did we say it had to be physically built?
I mean, no, not technically.
I mean, I will honestly say I think it's easier to build in real life than in studio.
Oh, I would agree,
Yeah.
but not
I
everybody.
mean, I
has
would
one.
agree too, but if in the sense that I can use parts without having to go out of my way to buy parts to build something.
That is true.
And not everybody has a huge Lego collection.
Yeah. I mean, until we get to a theme where I can use 7,000 2x4s in dark gray, I don't know what to do.
Or 200 Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, 300 front of bags.
300, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad.
Or 30,000 1x1s in dark tan.
So November theme, and it has to be 16 by 16.
Yeah. And I think we'll do a few with like a very simplistic format, and then maybe next year we start like implementing using like specific techniques.
I say instead of techniques, what we do is we start, if this is going to work and we're really going to do it. The only bad thing is it would be seeing if people have it, but I think each mock should incorporate a certain piece. That like, so for Santa Claus, for instance, like we do a Christmas mock, you have to include a jack-o'-lantern.
So a seed.
Yeah, like a seed part. I mean, you could do a seed part and a technique, or do a seed part that like fits within a technique, or like go every other month, like 1 month do a seed, 1 month do a technique, or like even do like a certain, like a specific figure and then building a scene around the figure.
Well, that goes back to not us all having, like, I don't want anybody to have to buy anything.
Yeah.
I mean, fair, but there's also like, or a type of figure, right?
Cascadia said one of the rules you posted for on your story was it had to be built in person. He thought.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. He sent them to me, and I didn't read them, so I can go back and find them.
No, I was gonna say I don't think that was on there.
Can stuff hang off of the 16 by 16?
Yeah, I would say so. I think if you did like a 16 by 16 plate, but you built.
Yeah, it just said themed, and it must be built on a 16 by 16.
Yeah, but like if you did like the freeform base, like I do on some of the vignettes, like I think that would be acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an idea, but what also is in my head does not always come out in Brick. So
also fair.
Like my mock was supposed to be a lot cooler than it was, and
you know what I actually was like. I know that Caden's going to be the only one that really like this matters to, but I was like sitting there trying to think one day of what I was going to do, like for an actual mock, and I was going to come down here Sunday and start, or Friday night and start building it. Saturday, me and Haley went to a card show, and like I was walking around, I was like trying to get ideas, and then fucking you get to all of a sudden see the email come through Orlando, and I'm like, Terminator. I was like, that would be perfect.
Yeah, that little bastard.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that stuff.
I bought it all.
Terminator, and I think I wound up buying the last 3-pack of Marines finally.
Okay, I almost got one of the Stormtrooper figures. I was trying to figure out what he was doing with the Darth Vader one, because the way he made it sound in the email was that he was releasing one every hour.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
But like I looked a couple times like on the hour and never saw it, and I was like, okay. But like I also was like, I'm literally gonna buy this. It's gonna sit in my bin and never get used. And I had just dropped what I dropped on Bricklink. I was like, I'll pass on this.
I honestly did not buy the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't either. Well, it's crazy because I was talking to Evan at not Brick Fair. I guess it was just after Brick Fair because we were talking about figs, and he was like, "Yeah, we're planning to do a bunch of stuff in October for I think it was Tarawa or no, it was Guadalcanal. So they did the 7th, they did Chesty, and then they did the
They said they were going to come out with a lot of like real people.
Yeah, but then that like those were the last 2 drops. I'm pretty sure, right? It was
Chesty's the last one I know about.
Or no, so he did the 3/7. He did Chesty, and then he did the Edson's Raider.
Yeah, that's the one I just bought.
Yeah, which those figures great. The 2x6 tile.
That's the only reason I wanted it.
Yeah. I think he actually sent me an extra one of the tiles in my bag, but
I have an extra tile if you want one.
Well, he bought the pack, so now he's got one.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm hoping because I want to. So right now, before Atlanta, I'm trying to build at least 2, if not 3, more vignettes because I got the Sherman tank from ARM that I want to do for the Ewo vignette with Richard, and then I have did you pick up anything from Lando's garage sale?
No.
Okay. So I picked up 4. I I picked up John Basilone, the Henderson Field Kit one.
I've got John Basilone.
Well, I never got into Brick Mania figs because they were always ass expensive. So I picked up
I wish I'd
him.
have known you were looking for one. I got like 5 of them.
I honestly, I was only going on the garage sale for one figure, and I texted him and I asked him which wave he was dropping it in, and he told me so I could be there ready to like grab it. I wanted the Navajo Code Talker because how many of those do you have? 5. All right. Well, I might buy another one from you if you want to get rid of it.
Okay.
Because I want to do a Saipan mock with the Navajos.
That'd be nice.
And then I bought the SNLF Marine and the KJA Officer. Just because.
Angry Dragon said Philly is next week. Hope the people going have fun.
Is anyone good? I know I'm not.
Philly.
No, George isn't.
I don't.
You're not going, right?
No.
My next show is 2 weeks in Nebraska, but I'm just going up to help Dan work the road store. I'm not taking anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my next show, and I guess yours too, Baby Richard, right, is Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although you got to actually register in order to go.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, wait till the last minute. Maybe they'll give you a waiter badge.
What I'll do is register. I'll register as someone else and not my name, so you won't know it's me. But I'll use the same name.
Dick Harding.
Steve Harvey. The longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Oh, Dick Harding. Mike Oxlong. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what their space stuff is like, so I would rather have not strangers as neighbors. But it is what it is. True Squadron, are you going to Atlanta? I don't know if you and I have ever actually met in person. Then again, we might have, and there's so many people, but
I've never met Kennedy in person.
No, I feel like I have definitely probably been at a show with him in person, but have never like conversed in person. I've had plenty of conversations on Instagram over the years, but I'm excited for Atlanta. It'll be interesting because I'm gonna have to check my suitcase that has all the vignettes in it because I'm taking that many. But I'm keeping all the figs in my carry-on because God forbid those get lost.
Ooh.
That's a hefty. Next show is Fredericksburg. Hoping Brick Fair still happens in Nova next year. Yeah, I might go to Fredericksburg just on the back of the fact that Chantilly is up in the air. I'm expecting after Philly, we'll get something from Todd about next summer. My other thought was if he decides to do the PA show again, that maybe he does it a little earlier in the year. Like instead of doing it in November, maybe he moves that one to like late summer, early fall, and that becomes that show. But honestly, for how big Brick Fair is, like fan base wise, it would be really rough to do only 2 shows and have them in smaller venues. But I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I really hope he gets something figured out for Chantilly.
Yeah,
because we got a whole vacation planned around it, and
well, and everybody's talking about like the one that I keep seeing people suggest is the Gaylord in DC. And I'm like, that's great and all, except in order to rent that place, the exhibition like registration fee would go way up. So you would price out exhibitors already, which like the whole issue with Dulles was we didn't have enough space. But if you go to a bigger venue that's more expensive, you're gonna lose exhibitors anyway, so you're going to fix both problems kind of at the same time.
Yeah, and I bet hotel rooms are probably a little more expensive.
Parking and hotels and all of that, like especially trying to get a room block at the Gaylord. Like the exhibition hall in the hotel, like you'd be paying out the ass for that. Like,
Chantilly really had like the perfect layout.
Oh, dude, for sure. Like staying at the Holiday Inn, I literally parked my car Wednesday. I didn't move my car till Sunday. We walked everywhere. It was great.
I go to Brick Fair, Virginia for the first time finally, and show's coming to an end.
It's all George's fault. They were like, oh, we can't keep this guy coming.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy too, because like one of the guys in my log was like, it's not worth like fretting over because we have no control over it. I was like, yeah, but
It still
also at the
sucks.
same time, we got 10 years worth of memories in that place.
When
Like,
kids die, they just don't go, oh, well, I can't do nothing about it.
yeah. Like Brick Fair, as long as I have been going, has been in Dulles. And so like, yeah, I have the Brick Fair memories from the Brick Fair aspect, but they've all been in that space. So like, it's going to be and feel different regardless, but I'm hoping he figures something out, because right now the only show Sugarloaf's going to end up going to is Erie in September, and then if the Marine Corps Museum does anything again, it'll go there. But
that's a reason why I've honestly been hesitant to even like start laying down base plates and do kind of what you did with Sugarloaf with the Erasmus, because if Brick Fair doesn't come, then I'm just building it down here with no intentions of taking it anywhere, because taking it to Chicago is out of the question. I can't have it done for Atlanta. The only thing I could do is possibly build it with the intentions of taking it to Atlanta 2026. I mean 27.
Yeah.
You guys to come to the Midwest.
Yeah, but I can't take something that big to the Midwest.
Yeah.
Council Bluffs, Iowa isn't that far.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my thing with Mount Yea. Like, that trip was great, but I can't afford to take 2 weeks off and drive and do that every year, as much as I would love to. I mean, Erie is not a bad show up in PA. I mean, it's quite a haul for me. It's probably double that for you, but
yeah.
I think if Brick Fair PA goes well, because I mean, realistically, it just kind of will shift. Like right now, my build calendar is kind of like August to August for the big ones. So if PA becomes the new one, then I'll just shift my big build schedule from like November to November or whenever he plans to run it. But
what about Fredericksburg?
Fredericksburg's cool. The problem is I'm kind of timing myself out of it because that's in March. So I mean, it's November, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 months. Like, that's a pretty quick turnaround. I mean, I did build Mount Yea in 4 months, but that was more so like, this has to be done.
I just wasn't sure maybe if there was a bigger venue there and he could just like switch the month or something.
So. I think Fredericksburg is in like the Fredericksburg Convention Center.
Yeah, I hear it's kind of small. That's what Angry Dragon just said too.
So I mean, it's a nice show. Like from what I've heard, a lot of my lug goes, and like it's nice because it's smaller, so the competition is less. So like from the essence of like being recognized for builds and things like that, like it's a bit easier, but it's also like you actually have time to like look at everything and talk to people because you're not, in such a massive space.
Yeah.
But I do think like realistically, if Chantilly doesn't happen, I think we will see Fredericksburg and PA become like the smaller local shows. So you'll see more Maryland, Virginia, PA, Jersey people. And then like the people who come over from West Coast and the Midwest will kind of like migrate more towards like Brick World, Bricks Cascade, stuff like that. But
I mean, it definitely has a hinder on what my thought process is of what I should build. Because I'm gonna be like honest, like I mean, I guess you know this. George is in the middle of this too. The other people, I know Cascadia, True Squadron, and them know if you build it to take somewhere, it takes a lot longer. If I can just like put this together and it stay down here, I could probably get that done in no time.
Well, like my thing is like as much as I build for my own enjoyment, I'm also like if I was really just building for myself, I don't know if I would be as motivated to build like as often. Like right now it's like, okay, I'm working on this not only for content but also to be able to take somewhere and show off. And so like I kind of hold myself to that calendar when I set what shows I'm going to. It's It's like, okay, like this is the first show it's going to. I have until this date to get it done.
Yeah.
Like the vignettes for Atlanta, like those 2 or 3 vignettes, I have 3 months to finish, which is fine. I can bang most of those out over the course of a weekend. That's no problem. Now, if I was turning around and being like, okay, Sugarloaf's going to be done for Atlanta, and I'd be building, which, for the record, the footprint of this, like square footage wise, is bigger than Mount Ye. It's not taller, but it's bigger. So
Damn.
not by much, but it's the same depth, but it's wider by I think 5 inches. So like I think at least for me with the current outlook on life, it would be difficult for me to turn around and be like, this is going to be done for Atlanta. I'd basically be starting from 0 and taking it to 104 months, which I did with Mount Ye, but that was more out of necessity.
Connor said that a lot of other shows are rushing to find a new spot after the IKEA news. I'm hoping the AI bubble crashes and they can't turn an abandoned data center into a convention center.
Yeah. Honestly, I would love to see like one of the things that my lug likes to do, and that I've gotten, I think, not more enjoyment out of, but have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of, is smaller shows, but like more not Lego shows. So like we just did like a superhero event at like a comics event, and we had a Lego display. We did a garden festival or something like that, and we had like Lego stuff there. Like we're having organizations and things like reach out to our lug to do different types of displays, which is cool. Like for me, I only really fit into some of them because I'm not gonna like turn around and build, stuff that isn't really in my wheelhouse for display. But like when those opportunities come around, like the Marine Corps show, I was one of 2 people that went for my lug, but I had more there physically than anybody else. And so like, but like we have a train garden in one of our local malls, and every year for probably the last decade, we've done a city display with a train in one of the enclosures in the train garden. So like if it transitioned to like the few big flagship shows and then had a lot of smaller shows, I think that would be a cool direction. I think it'd be harder.
There is a lot of train shows near me.
Yeah. I think it'd be harder to network. Like you kind of leave your big networking shows to be like Chicago and Atlanta, but that's probably the biggest upset with Chantilly. Is that like if Chantilly doesn't happen, like Chantilly is the one time a year I get to see all my guys.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, if Chantilly doesn't happen, how likely are my guys from Michigan and Seattle and all that likely to come over here for smaller events?
I mean, I've still got Brick Universe, so it's about the same time as Brick Fair anyway. So like it's the same. I would have to have it built in the same time.
Which one is the one in like April or something that you want me to come down for?
No, that's June. That's Brick Universe.
It's June.
Yeah, it's always like the first week of June.
Okay. Well, that actually might work then, because I think is there already dates for that for next year?
No.
Okay. As soon as you find out, let me know, because as of right now, there are still no dates on the calendar for World War Brick. And he had been talking about putting it in February, and that's definitely not happening. So I don't know what's going on with that. At this point, I'm not planning on going if it happens. So right now, Atlanta's on my tab. I might, if I can get Sugarloaf done before June, I'll bring it down for that.
Well, I mean, it would even be cool just to see like the vignettes.
I mean, I can bring those too. I would drive. It's not more than a 5.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
So I'd come down for that and then do Erie and Marine Corps in September. I think I don't know how the Annapolis Brick Universe went. They did one up here that was literally 2 minutes up the road from my house, which isn't in Annapolis, but they called it Brick Universe Annapolis. I don't know how it went. They canceled it last year for not enough tickets and then ran it this year, but they reached out to me like a week before and were like, "Are you still interested in coming?" I was like, Hacksaw is currently half destroyed and I'm busy. So
No.
yeah.
I mean, like Amanda R says Brick Universe also happens in Carlisle, PA.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think the problem with that would be like, if it was like, okay, I'm just going to go to like every Brick Universe within like a 5-hour drive, right? That'd probably be like 5 or 6 shows in theory. But it's like, okay, how many of those do I really want to take my Big Mock to? And then it's, if I'm going to one in November and the next one's in like January, am I turning around and building that? Because I think
go ahead.
I think if all of the bigger shows or like Chantilly like stops happening, especially for next year's mock, which like what it is, but not everybody does. As big as that's gonna be, I want to take that to like big shows. And so like after that I won't care as much because it'll all be smaller like standalone stuff. But
I think after a Ross, I'm gonna build something that's a little more fun. I think I'm gonna step out of the massive military. I may still do something small, but I'm thinking of doing something with like pirates.
George is taking apart his Halloween mock.
No, I'm already starting on something else.
Oh, he's starting on his Black Friday.
I'm just building a brick wall. Walker, I do not have a definite answer on World War Brick for next year. I'm going to be with Dan in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll have an answer, but
There you go.
I don't think it's going to be in California.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's going to even happen. So
Walker also said you need to build the Killdozer as a set for Brickmania.
I will be showing it to Dan when I'm with him in a couple of weeks. So,
because they did move the stuff that they were talking about moving into that warehouse space, right?
yes.
Okay, so that space is unavailable unless he's trying to move all of that.
Technically not, but yes. Yeah, from what I understand, they have moved a lot of stuff that was spread out through that whole building back into that space to try to reduce.
Because we were talking about it. We were talking about it that night at the brewery. That like whatever he was getting, they were moving all the customer service stuff back into that space.
Yeah, as
and
far
that
as
was
I know,
pretty
I
much
think everything's moved
it.
back in there like it used to be.
Yeah. So, I mean, there are probably other options in that area. I mean, I will say the convenience of having it there was great because my Airbnb was a half-mile walk away.
And I always stayed at Dan's house, and it was like a block walk.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So,
and the liquor store wasn't that far either.
Facts. I did realize. I think where my Airbnb is. I think I'm like 5 streets up from Lando.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of sucks that like both Chantilly and World War Brick, which has kind of like quickly become a show that I've enjoyed going to, are both like on the fence this year as to whether they're happening. But at the same time, I'm on the like, I want to travel and try different shows, but it's trying to nail them down and like, because the vignettes I can take anywhere. I plan on doing Bricks Cascade and Brick Rodeo at some point in the next couple of years. But like, I'll always have those to travel with. It's more so like taking big stuff somewhere.
I mean, you guys know as well as I do, to travel very far to a big show, it's really got to be worth your time. And
yeah,
I mean, you're not going to make any money at it, but I mean, it's the exposure. So
well, see, like that's what I've tried to like explain to people. Like, you put all the bullshit aside. Like, Brick Fair Virginia was $2,000 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's probably how much it was for us, and that was we just came to visit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I probably spend a little less. I probably spend about $800 between hotel registration and like food. I mean, the hour drive isn't. I don't really count gas. I fill up.
You
before
have to
I leave.
spend more than that because the hotel is $800.
No, it's not.
The hotel is like the hotel at Brick Fair from Wednesday till. Well, you stayed on Monday or do you leave Sunday?
I leave Sunday night.
So we stayed till Monday. It was $750.
Yeah, mine's like a little over 6, but I also split it. So
Well, see, that's. I'm not
Yeah.
splitting it.
Andrew, I thought I'd heard that Brick Slopes Denver was just going to go to like every other year.
Brick Slopes is another one I want to go out to. I think the one in Utah is always on like the weekend of my birthday in late August, I think. That's when I would consider going to.
Some people I've talked to and seen some reports that like attendance has been down quite a bit this year at Lego shows.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of big shows that are maybe reconsidering what they're going to do, or maybe going to doing it biannual.
That would
So-
suck.
I mean, to give you time to build something.
I mean, yeah, but I'm used to building on crunch time.
Well, that's what I was talking about with Jonna earlier. I spend too much time up here. I get burned out and
Yeah.
get
Well, that
distracted,
was-
start building other stuff, or just don't want to be up here.
Yeah. I think that was what was kind of nice. Like, I definitely used to do that where, like, I would be like hardcore build mode after Brick Fair because I was like hyped up to start the next project.
Yeah.
And then I'd burn out and I wouldn't touch it for like 3 months. And I'd be like, oh
Yep.
shit, I got to start building stuff because I'm going to finish this.
That's usually how I am. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I got something else to do. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, I got to get to going.
Yeah. Well,
But
like
that's
when I
normally-
did,
usually when work
I
happens.
normally build a mock and then send a picture of it to my friends, and they're like, "Yeah, you should tear that apart and redo it."
yeah. Which friends?
4
are those?
times.
Yeah, 4 times.
That's good friends.
Well, like when I built Bloody Nose Ridge in 2019, that was intended to go to Brick Fair 2020. And I finished it in June, like 2 weeks before he made the announcement. And then so it was done and I couldn't do anything with it. And I had to, it literally just like sat and collected dust for a year. Just pack it in a
Chris
room and, like,
Quadra
grab it.
said, "I just pack into a room with like 5 other dudes and make it as cheap as possible."
I mean, that's how you do it.
Oh,
Yeah, but my wife wouldn't like that. So
I mean, if the other 5 dudes were the 3 of us and like, I don't know who else, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
I still think it would be beneficial. Now we would have to drive, but I think it would have been beneficial if we all got like an Airbnb house nearby.
yeah. That's-
Yeah.
I mean, even if
There's
we
some
all
people who
like,
do.
even if we all had to drive, like it still wouldn't be that bad.
Well, I think that the downside for Chantilly specifically on the Airbnb front was that there isn't anything like close
No,
because like everything within like that 5 to 10 mile radius is like industrial park type stuff.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have to kind of go out of your way,
yeah,
which is like part of the reason I've always just favored the hotel because it's like it's right there. Like because you can get a cheap Airbnb for, you know, 300-400 for the week, but you're driving 15 miles every day both ways. So like, and we've always stayed, I think the first year at Brick Fair we stayed at the Wyndham that was like 5 miles down the road. And then when my parents started taking us, we got on the Rune Block in the Holiday Inn, and I've always just stayed there now.
the first year that I went, I stayed in the hotel. Like if you were pulling out of like Brick Fair,
Yeah, the one across the street.
no, the one. So you know where like Holiday Inn is.
Yeah.
You drive away from Holiday Inn to like the entrance of Brick Fair, keep going, and then go up to that side road, and then take a left. You go straight across the street, and we were across that way.
Through the industrial park.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think I stayed there the second year I went, and then the Wyndham Gardens is further down the road. If you turn right there and you go down the main drag, it's on the other side of the street there.
I stayed with Justin there, and the only reason we picked that one is because they had a continental breakfast.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. We always just go to
That's
McDonald's for
deal.
breakfast. Get breakfast for like $6. It's like, all right, whatever.
I don't eat McDonald's, so Haley goes to Chick-fil-A.
That's fair. I mean, we go to Chick-fil-A usually for lunch, but we got enough options. Plus, you got the Walmart there, you know.
Yeah.
I think it was Brick Fair. Yeah, it was Brick Fair this year. It was me, Ian, and Cameron, I think. And we walked down to Walmart before Brick Fair and Colton. Colton was with us. We walked down to Brick Fair before it opened and went over to Walmart to get a case of water and walked out with a case of water, 2 cases of beer, and something else. And they all started cracking beers walking back to the hotel. It's like 7:30 in the morning. Like, y'all are crazy. But that's Colton and Cameron for you. So
It's never too early to drink at a Lego show.
hey, apparently not.
Trevor said that they usually stay at the Bridge, multiple rooms, $150, and we bring the dogs free breakfast. Perfect.
Yeah, we stayed. We brought our dog to the Holiday Inn one year, and I think that was the last year that both of my parents came for the whole show. Because it was a family thing for a long time. Like my dad and my brother did the GBC,
Yeah.
and so they would do that, and my mom would hang out with them, and I'd be off doing my own thing. And then my brother kind of fell out of it, so my parents went one more year, but now it's just me, which is kind of nice. But we did bring the dog one time, and then she wouldn't shut up at 2 a.m. when I came back to the room. So after that, we were like, all right.
What's the airport rules, Trevor? We typically, when we go to Brick Days in Lincoln or Council Bluffs, when Jonna goes with me, we get an Airbnb with Dan. But Jonna's not coming this year because daughter's wedding's the weekend after, so she's going to be around helping get stuff ready and last minute shopping. So I told Dan that. I said, let's save some money. We don't need a big Airbnb for just 2 of us. Him and I have crashed in the same hotel room numerous times. And he says, find the cheapest hotel within walking distance of a pizza restaurant up there. I'm like, done. $36 a night down by the railroad tracks.
Trevor said airport rules is a beer at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely agree, Trevor.
Whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost trying to decide because, like, technically none of the vignettes have gone to Atlanta. So I want to take all of them. But, like, I'm going to have to pack all the landscapes, take everything off of them, and, like, wrap them tightly and put them in a suitcase and then check it and then put everything else, minifigs and all that, in my carry-on.
Whew, that would make me nervous.
I mean, the landscapes are all sturdy, and I'd rather get reimbursed insurance-wise on parts than on those figures, because so that'll go on a carry-on for sure. But I mean, even still, if I take all the vignettes, I mean, we're probably talking $500-$600 for the parts. Easy. But
Papa Trip said, Caden, Brick World Chicago, the drinking probably stops before 7 a.m.
Yeah, so I've been to Brick World Chicago once, and it's weird because since, like, starting I used to be kind of a night owl, but also a morning person. Like, I could go to bed at, like, midnight and be up at 5 or 6 and be, like, ready to roll.
I do that every day.
Now, if I go to bed past, like, 10 o'clock, I am unfunctioning in the morning. But I'm also getting up at, like, 3 a.m., so... But when I was in Chicago, I was walking back to the room at one point, and I was staying with the Hanlons, and I get back to the hotel because the convention center kind of dies off around 10 o'clock, but that's when the hotel lobby starts popping, and then there's just like 100 people chilling in the lobby, which is awesome. But my main thing with Chicago was, like, I knew a lot of people, but a lot of the people who were regulars of Chicago had their own, like, circles in Chicago, so I wasn't trying to, like, infiltrate. So, like, when my few friends that I would chat with would go up for the night, like, I kind of went up for the night too. But yeah, I would come down in the morning, and sometimes there were still people, because I'd get up 5 or 6 o'clock and go down and go for a walk or go get breakfast at a bakery or whatever. That was always one of the things I do, like traveling for shows. Would be like get up. I did it in Minnesota.
Yeah.
You'd get up and walk to bakeries. But like I'd get up 5:30, 6 a.m. and there's still people down in the lobby. And then you didn't see them all day, but because they were back up in the rooms asleep. But it's definitely a different kind of vibe.
The first year we did World War Brick again after COVID. Of course, you know, we'd all been pinned up for like 2 years. And we had like World War Brick after dark. It was a total shit show.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to mention the name of a young guy that was mixing stuff he probably shouldn't have been mixing together and was really partying hard. He was passed out the entire next day on one of them red kidney bean sofa deals back there in the old customer service.
Is it one of the two guys I can name right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
But and I think we did that like 2 or 3 nights in a row. We partied really hard after the show, but we have not done it since.
Yeah. I mean, even this year, dude, what night did we go to the brewery? Was that Friday night?
Yeah, Friday.
It had to have been Friday night. When we got back, because I left at I think 11:30, because I walked back to my Airbnb. So I left like 11:30. Well, I'm not gonna name any names. He was already 4 deep, I think, and the first drink he had was called LSD.
Yeah.
And he had 2 of those and then something else. And I texted it because the next morning he was supposed to come with me to go get donuts. And I got up at like 6:30, and I texted him and I was like, "Hey, you still trying to go get donuts?" Didn't hear from him. At like 6:45, I was like, "All right, screw it. I'm just gonna go get him." He texted me at like 8:45, and he's like, "I'm okay." I'm like, that was not a question I asked, but I'm glad you're okay.
I think I know.
And I
who
don't
you're
think he
talking
showed up
about.
that day till like noon.
And I think we had to help him in the minivan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. He had a time.
it's always fun now, especially now that he's of drinking age.
Yeah. Well, did you hear? So not him, but the other one,
Yeah.
the other C. You heard about him in Brick Fair, right?
Oh yeah, I've witnessed some of it. So
Okay. Yeah. Good times. There's a reason I don't partake.
I know my limit, but when I get around other people of like-minded interests and I haven't seen in a while, it can kind of hairy sometimes.
Well, it was like when we were sitting there Friday night, and it was me, Noah, Robert, Simon, Anthony, Cameron, Dan, like all sitting around the table. And Noah turns to me, he's like, "You're the only one not drinking." I'm like, "Yep."
There's a reason why.
And he's like, "Is there like a reason?" Or you just I was like, "Yeah, I got a reason." And I like started explaining it because he seemed like interested, and he's like genuinely like asking questions. And then Simon said something, and he just like lost it, and then that was the end of that conversation.
Yep. And see, drinking with Simon and Anthony can be dangerous sometimes.
Dude, I hadn't met them before because they didn't come the year prior.
Yeah,
Dude, those guys are fantastic.
they're awesome.
I learned so many new, like, not call them slurs, but so many new kinds of words.
The British have an interesting way of saying
Yeah.
things about people.
What was spunk trumpet? I think was
Spunk
the one we
trumpet,
were using all weekend.
I use that quite often.
What was the one that he called a mosquito or a gnat? What was the name of that one? I'm sure Cameron remembers.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
My favorite drunk moment from this year was just walking outside, heading to the hotel, me knowing it's already late at night and seeing both C's together outside confronting each other that
Yep.
life is okay.
Dude, the fact that the other C on Sunday, like, we had to wake him up so I could check out of the hotel. And then he brought all his stuff down, and then we had to call Griffin because Griffin had gone to a museum. And I was like, "Hey, like, I'm not sure where you are, but when you get back, you need to take this guy because he was staying till Monday.
Uh-huh.
So he was staying with Griffin Sunday night into Monday. I was like, take this man to the hotel. He is having a fucking time right now, and he needs to go lay down. And so he's passed out under the tables at Brick Fair. He gets up eventually and goes like sits in the food court. Griffin gets back. He's like, "Where is he?" I'm like, "He's in the food court. Just go find the dude laying in the booth." And comes back over. He's like, "Yeah, I love you guys." And he's just like completely out of it.
I just don't. I honestly don't care to really drink anymore.
I don't drink like we used to, occasionally, but
Who is at my door?
it takes a lot more to recover the next morning,
Yeah, that's a weird person.
I don't drink anymore.
or less.
I just don't drink any less.
Sean said I normally don't drink much ever anyways. I used to drink a lot, but that stopped after my first ulcer when I was 22. Been light, if anything, since.
Yeah, I don't know. I never started, and I got my reasons for that. But
Last time I was like actually intoxicated was Disney World.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, margaritas around the world or something.
Well, say margaritas in the teacups.
No, it wasn't the teacups. It was just you paid. You buy a margarita, and then as you're drinking in it, you've walked 15 feet, and the next place in front of you is like, "Oh, we got another flavor of margarita." And you're like, "Well, let me chug this one so I can try that one."
Sounds like I need to take John to Disneyland.
It's Disney World, not land.
Either way.
Those
I'll
are
be
two
back
different
there.
things, George.
What's that?
I said those are two different things.
Where's
I'll be
the
back. I
Star
gotta-
Wars?
That's Disneyland
What?
in Florida. Galaxy's Edge.
Disney
Okay.
World is in Florida.
Disney World. That's what I meant.
I'll be there.
Disneyland is in California.
I don't want to
in
go back to California.
Then don't.
38 days. I'll be at Disney.
I like that you just know that.
I mean, I only get notifications every freaking day.
Every 30 seconds.
Sounds like us with our trip to Hawaii. Had a countdown.
Sounds like me with a Lando release. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So many times, I think the first time I did it was the Saipan blowtorch and corkscrew flamethrower team, where he only made 20. He was like, "I'm dropping these at 11 o'clock." I was like, "Bet." I set an alarm for 10:55 because I work the markets on Saturday morning, so I'm like sitting there refreshing the page, waiting for it, and clicked it. I was like, "I have to get one of these." I did the same thing with the garage sale because they're all one of ones. They were all his prototypes. It was like, if I don't get the one figure on this list of 1 billion that he's got to post, because I looked at he posted the first wave and I didn't see it. So I texted him and I was like, "Lando, when are you dropping the Navajo?" And he's like, "It'll be in the next wave." And it dropped like during the second part of it. So it was a few minutes late. And then he texted me. He's like, "It just went up." And I was like, "Yep, I got it."
Trevor said Galaxy's Edge is at both of them.
Yeah.
But it's not like it is in Disney World. Disney World is a lot bigger than Disneyland.
It's the Millennium Falcon at the one in Florida.
Yes.
That's all I care.
There you go. Yeah, I still haven't been. I want to, though.
I would rather go back to Florida than California.
Yes.
Plus, I mean, coming to Florida puts you closer to North Carolina and Maryland. Just saying.
Yes.
Just saying.
I mean, I'll send y'all the dates I'm down there. All y'all got to do is drive down there.
Drive.
Yeah. Fly, do whatever you want.
Well, last time I went to Florida, we drove. So
Last time I went to Florida, I was in, I think I was at Universal Studios. I was on a charter bus for a band spring trip for high school. That was
Last time I went to Florida was to drive to Sebring to teach at Sebring.
nice.
Last time I went to Florida was for Disney World.
hey, did you guys know he went to Disney World?
Richard, have you ever been to Disney World?
No, I sure haven't. I plan
No.
to go someday.
Do you even know what it is?
No, I think it's in Alabama.
Could you imagine? That would be crazy.
That's a whole nother amusement park.
You want to hear something crazy? And this might be fake, but then again, who knows? It's the internet. There's this guy I watch online. He's got all these videos. It's like the funniest laws in the U.S. And one of them apparently, I don't know if it was Alabama or I know in Alabama it's illegal to impersonate a person of the clergy. So like you can marry your sister, but you can't pretend to be a priest. But it's like, what was the other one? I think it was like in Nebraska, it's illegal to whale fish off of a giraffe's back. Which, first of all, where you get a giraffe? And number two, what body of water in Nebraska are you whale fishing in?
There's some decent sized bodies of water.
Are you telling me that whale fishing expedition I just bought tickets for is fake?
Yeah, well, for Nebraska, any other state, I think you're good.
No, all you did was help pay for somebody's timeshare.
Yeah. It's like buying an acre of land on the moon. What was the other one? I think it was Georgia.
Ryan says Disney World has better everything, better hotels, food, more rides, etc.
I mean, plus, if you go to Disney World in Florida, there's also a Legoland that's like not far.
Disney Springs Lego store has the biggest pick-a-brick wall I've ever seen.
Also that.
There's never anything good on it, but it has a massive wall.
That's what I'm saying. The biggest walls are always like the biggest disappointment. Because they always just have like basic stuff or like the most off-putting colors.
They really do.
Like I'm pretty sure because my grandparents used to go to Florida all the time, and they would always like stop at Disney Springs and they'd bring back like a pick-a-brick cup for us or whatever. And I'm pretty sure like 3 years in a row it was trans lime yellow cone 1x1. I have so many of those. It's like I will never use these for anything.
I was really waiting for you to say bright pink 2x4 bricks.
I mean, those would be more useful than the cones. It's just filler.
Good.
I won an auction on Whatnot for $1 for 1,000 1x2 lime green tiles. As soon as it came in, I just immediately put it in Gene's box. I was like, I'll never use these.
Well, I got a whole load of shit for when I was building Bloody Nose Ridge. I took one of the mountain sections with me to a lug meeting, and somebody was giving me a load of crap for using coral as filler brick because of how expensive it is. I was like, I don't care what color it is. It's not gray. It's not dark tan, so it's going on the inside. It's the same like for Mount Yay. I bought out a run of mills twice of 1x10 bricks in light bluish gray. And one of the guys in my lug was like, yo, I need a bunch of these. I was like, I don't care. I'm using these for structure. And that thing was 30. But I don't know. My pick-a-brick wall had some decent stuff. They had 1x5 plates in tan.
Trip said that the Greensboro store had a bunch of masonry brick in different colors last week.
Interesting.
I think a run of mills had nougat, white, dark tan, and light gray, or something like that. But I made a whoopsie because I bought at Brick Fair last year. I bought a gallon-sized Ziploc of masonry in light bluish gray, which fills a bin. And then I'm pretty sure in my Fight Club order, there's at least another 800 that I don't need.
You ready for this?
Hit me.
The one flex of a piece that I have.
Yeah. I might be close. I'm not even going to lie.
This is a 12-quart.
Yeah. Yeah, I might be pretty close because I think I have an 8-quart plus those 800 that I got to add.
I also have one of those filled with 1x6s, 1x3s, 1x4s, 1x2s, and 1x12s.
What do you got there, George? You
Need
white?
some reddish brown masonry brick?
No, I don't know why anybody would ever buy reddish brown.
Dark
the only
tan?
ones I need dark
White.
red.
Ooh, I may have dark red.
Yeah.
I bought all these and I have not opened them.
I got a
And I've
bunch
had them
in
for
white.
many years.
I got a bunch in dark tan.
Does anybody need a bunch of white wedge plates?
In what sizes?
Every size.
You got left and right?
Yes.
I'll take some.
What do you need?
Yes. I'll take anything from 2x2 up to 3x6.
How many of each?
Let's do 50 of each side of 2x2, 2x3, 2x4, and then 25 each of the 3x6.
Is this on top of the Skytrain?
Perhaps. We'll discuss that more at a later date. Is this who got more bricks face off? If we want to play that game, I can play that
We
game
can
all
be here
day.
all night.
Yeah.
I
You wanna
think Katie
see-
wins.
Hey, the 1x1 bin is full again because I took apart Hacksaw.
Oh, Trevor said Gene wins. Probably so. Oh,
The 1x1 bin of just dark tan. I also have a bin identical in medium nougat and tan and coral.
I probably don't win because I mean let's say I probably do. We've only got 680,000 in inventory right now, but we've got 1.5 times that in the garage not sorted yet.
Yeah.
I think Gene wins. I probably only have like 550,000 something pieces.
I mean, there is one part that I know I have more than everyone.
That's bulk. I would if we're counting assembled sets. I
No,
might be up.
one part that I know I have more than everybody.
Dark bluish gray 2x4.
He's gonna pull up the Frodo body.
Yep. you cornered the market on that.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to look and see what they're even at right now. I'm pretty sure I have almost 3 times what's available on Bricklink.
Do I need to grab my Black Falcon box?
Go for it. You know how many of those I own? 0.
I could give you 100 and not know there's 100 missing.
That's a problem.
Well, I'm also learning how quickly custom figures add up because of just the figures that are not in vignettes. This is all the Lando figs that are not in use.
So how many is sitting right there though?
This holds 72 minus 12, so 60. Plus probably another at least 30 on the vignettes.
So besides what is on vignettes, right?
Yeah.
Besides what I have in the containers.
Well, I know you got more because you buy 2 of everything.
I was about to say I could pull a bag of 30 out right now, right here beside me.
That's just Lando's Randos, and that's only one of 4.
I only have one Lando Rando.
So, and that's not counting all the ones I got to assemble myself over the years.
I'm
See,
gonna
this
stop
is the-
building this.
This is the problem I have with like the Brick Fair yard sale, because before Brick Fair, this leaf piece in olive green, I had a drawer this size, and now I have a bin this
Hey.
size.
Tron and Andrew said they need some Frodo torsos.
That sucks. I think I have. So right now I think I have like 264 that are actually like kitted out for figures. Then I think I have 13 more that I've picked up at shows in the last 2 years to add to that. I'm trying to get to 300 because then I'll have essentially an entire battalion, which will be sick. And then I think I have like 130 of the dark tan ones, so I'll have almost a 3-to-1 advantage from Marine or American to Japanese.
Are you gonna have one ring to rule them all?
Am I gonna have one ring? Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking about parts, before I post this stuff on the stuff I've been selling on eBay, because I've been moving figs that I don't need.
Yeah.
Do you need or want these?
What are they? I don't need those, no.
Okay.
I don't build European theater. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I'm impressed he got a Lord of the Rings reference made.
I love the Lord of the Rings. What do you mean?
I know you love Lord of the Rings. I'm impressed he made a Lord of the Rings reference.
I've never seen the Lord of the Rings movies.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dead serious. I have tried to watch them and I cannot get through them.
That
They're
is
way
crazy.
too long and way too boring.
No, dude, the Two Towers, just sitting there for an hour and a half watching the Battle of Helm's Deep. That is peak cinema, my guy.
It's amazing.
Or the Ride of Rohan and the end of the Return of the King. Oh, bro, the music when they like the whole dude. I go back on YouTube and I just watched the clip of Theoden's speech, and then they're just like charging down the hill into Minas Tirith all the time. There's a George. I don't know if you've seen it. The like orchestra movie events they do where they have like a live orchestra playing the music. They did one for Lord of the Rings, and somebody posted the clip of that scene, and like I could only imagine being in that theater watching it and the live orchestra playing that song as they're charging down the hill. That'd probably give me like goosebumps.
I say I probably would cry a little bit.
But yeah, I want to go see one of those so bad.
They did a John Williams orchestra one for Star Wars one
Yeah.
year in Texas, and I didn't go, and I regret every day.
Well, I keep looking at it because like I was looking at it to see if they were gonna do it for Revenge of the Sith for the 20th anniversary. But like the closest one to me that I saw that was doing it, because there's some that do like it's a tribute to a movie, and so they do all the music, but then there's some where it's like actually orchestrated where they're playing the movie.
Yeah.
And then they're playing the music along with it. But all the ones I could find that were like close, they were only doing the sequels. Which like I will say I would go and see Force Awakens with that, because hands down one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars music is the March of the Resistance. Like I would love to see that.
The Duel of the Fates has got to be the greatest song created.
I don't know. Imperial March is better than Duel. Duel of Fates is pretty good though.
Duel of Fates is pretty. See, I'm not going either of those as my top one, but those are both pretty good. They're in the top 3, but I don't know if they're my favorite.
What's your top one?
And now I'm torn. Like so,
if you got to think about it, you don't know it.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it sounds like it's Duel of the Fates to me.
Sounds like Duel of the Fates.
There's so many. So like the Force or the Order 66 theme when they're marching up to the Jedi Temple, that there's a point in I don't know if it's Revenge of the Sith or not. I think it's Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
And they like remaster it later. There's a version of that piece that's mixed with the Clone Trooper theme. And that piece is phenomenal. The Battle Droid March from Episode 1, that piece just goes insanely hard for no reason. March of the Resistance is up there. And then the main theme from Rogue One is also amazing.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I guess that's my top 5.
That's still not Duel of the Fates.
Well, it was those 3 and then Duel of the Fates and the Imperial March.
True Squadron said Across the Stars is top 3 for me.
Across the Stars is really good too.
If you're talking about, well, this wasn't done by John. No, it was done by John Williams. I'm almost 100% positive. The Pirates of the Caribbean theme song goes pretty hard.
Isn't Pirates of the Caribbean Hans Zimmer?
I don't know. I don't know that one.
You ready to get into some mocks?
Yeah, let's go.
We got 15 minutes. We should probably get to that.
Okay, so these are going to be pretty quick because, as we talked about earlier, it's really hard to find Halloween mocks or horror mocks, at least in the short amount of time I got to look. So, movie Saw, pretty good. Haven't seen it in ages. Nice little build. I like the. I originally thought that was a witch's hat, but it's a little dish. Never mind. I like the mirror piece though.
Yeah.
Got the guy chained to the pipe.
He had
If
to
they'd
cut
have had a
off-
little, what was the guy's name on the tricycle?
Oh, Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Yeah, that'd have been cool. Some kind of jack-o'-lantern mixed with a xenomorph, maybe?
I like that guy.
Yeah, thought it was pretty cool. I like little table scrap builds.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had one of those jack-o'-lantern pieces. Might have placed 6.
It's a minifig headgear.
Nice little small part build. Jack Skellington. Who
I
doesn't
like
like Jack Skellington? I think description they said this was like the Star Wars helmet size scale. So
Okay.
be
I like the
nice.
hands for the like the sewing on the mouth.
Yeah,
That would actually be cool if they were to make that as a set.
I think it would sweat. Yeah, I think it would sell good.
Yeah.
I think they would probably end up using the like wrench piece though. They're not Lego doesn't I don't know if Lego has ever used a minifigure hand for not a minifigure. Not to
Not
my
that I
knowledge, at least.
Yeah, not to my knowledge.
Yeah, because I think they're not molded together, but like the way it's produced.
Yeah.
Here's
That's
another little jack-o'-lantern mech.
Interesting.
Thought was pretty cool. I did
Yeah.
not know
Yeah,
that
he's cool.
it came in orange.
I didn't either. The articulation on that looks nice.
Yeah, my favorite part. Hold on. Oh, this is
And
good.
that one's done with standard Lego pieces too.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't see anything really out of the ordinary other than
clips and
Yeah,
bars, man. Where it's at.
I'm not sure what that piece is.
I don't know, but I like it.
Zoom in on it again. Okay, I don't know that that's real Lego.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, I've never seen those wings in orange.
I mean, that right there's Lego.
Yeah.
Well,
but I
we
don't
know
think
that's
those-
Lego.
I don't think those wings ever came in orange.
I've never seen them in orange, but
Because those are the same wings that go on the dragons that I have. And there's like a black one, a red one, a dark red one, and a green one.
I thought there was a lot of good articulation in it, and
That's cool though.
Zoom in on,
something
zoom
I've
in on
never
that
seen
shoulder
before.
again. Hold it there a minute.
I think I see Lego on those orange wings, though.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Yeah. What did that come in?
Probably
Let's go to
Lego.
our Bricklink expert. But yeah, this piece here, I don't know
Taking
what that
apart
is.
the black pearl.
Pretty cool.
You're
taking
taking apart the Black Pearl already?
The little one, the original
Oh.
one.
Man, I don't have very much of that left. I sold the lower hull to a guy that builds ships and parted out the rest of it, having the minifigs over here somewhere.
Well, it's a $600 set, so
Yeah, I didn't say I was very smart. I still have the original poster that came in the box somewhere, though.
can I have it?
If I find it, you can have it.
I
don't
just
have
found found the poster that came with the GWP for the Rivendell. The map of Middle Earth poster.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I just found that. I forgot I even had it.
Any luck, Gene?
No, not yet. See, it looks like that shoulder piece should be part of a Bionicle set, but I've never seen it with a clip like that.
Yeah. Hoping maybe somebody in the chat recognized it, but no dice.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about Bionicle, so that's
I don't think it is Bionicle. I mean, having a clip on it would make me believe it would be system, but
Yeah. System would
Yeah,
be my
I
guess.
agreed, but the
I mean, unless
shape
it's
of it,
maybe like clip-on wings from like a CMF like robot or something like that,
Ninjago.
maybe.
Ninjago mech, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look at
By God, it's real.
Yeah.
11597.
The hell is it?
Minifigure wing mechanical with clip.
And what did it come on? Was it a CMF?
Came out 2013 to 2016 in 3 sets. 70705, 70707 in orange.
Ninjago.
No, the Galaxy Squad Bug Obliterator
Okay. I was close.
and Galaxy Squad Eradicator Mech. It also came on one minifigure.
Is it a CMF?
I was thinking the orange would be
That's
more
Galaxy Squad guy.
Mm.
Arctic Explorers.
Yeah.
GS010. Had
Mystery
2 of
Ball.
them on the back. I had never seen that piece.
All I know is this guy apparently doesn't know the rule of leaves of 3, leave it be. He's going to have an itchy butt.
Yeah.
This one was a cool little Frankenstein monster
Oh, I
lab.
really like that.
I think I've seen that one in person.
I just love all the heads in the jars.
Yeah.
I thought that and the little science dude, pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what the brain minifigure head's from, but that's awesome.
CMF.
Yeah.
CMF.
It was
Good
an
Chickens and
accessory.
Dragons.
And then some of these, I don't know if that's actual Lego right there.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it came with Harry Potter. They just came out with one in a green color on Lego Pick-a-Brick, and I bought like 4 of them. Not sure why, but it's a cool piece to have.
I like the hourglass. Almost this one here kind of looks like Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that hourglass in 2 colors. We got it in tan and pearl gold.
The gargoyle's a nice little touch. And Emperor
Oh, that's a
Gout-
mini gargoyle. That's the size of the statues.
Yeah.
That's the one from Wednesday. That's also on the Pick-a-Brick wall.
That's why I've never seen it.
Do you need some?
You have gargoyles?
Yeah, I bought 20 of them when they hit the Pick-a-Brick wall.
I mean, I would take a couple.
And I've got
19.
that headpiece, the brain,
Trade you for 24 squirrels.
the minifigure that brain comes in with. I have like 10 of those.
That looks like something it should be from the Ninja Turtles line.
Crane.
Crane.
So I found that orange dragon wing. It came in
What was it?
Ninjago Core Cole's Earth Dragon EVO. The only set it ever came in.
This one built last year, but popped up in my search. Nice little haunted church. I like the graveyard with the skeletons.
Yeah. All different gravestones.
I don't know if that's supposed to be stained glass or if the church is on fire on the inside.
Both.
Could be both. But it's a nice build. My mouse ain't working. I really like these skull faces here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that was a CMF I've never seen.
I actually think that was a build a minifig. Isn't that the Day of the Dead face?
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
De Les Matort. Well, yeah, I don't even begin to
What did you
pronounce
say right
that.
there?
Do what?
Did you just say De Las Matort?
Gosh dang it.
Dia de los Muertos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just smoked a cigar that was named that.
Yo hablo español. Está bien.
No hable.
No habla inglés.
No hable English. Yeah.
No hablo
That's all
inglés.
I got.
So I brought First off, the only leak we got this week is that they're dropping a Ferrari Icons for $90. It's a an F1 car that comes with Michael Schumacher. They're just, I mean, they're milking the F1 thing while they can, I guess. Maybe it's going to be a little bit cooler than the rest, but to me, it's just going to be another F1 car they've done in a bigger size. To get onto the Mox, though, I do not know how to pronounce his name. I have brought his stuff before.
Hachiroku. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I figured this was kind of Halloween. I love the technique of all of the like round plates showing the teeth. I don't know. My only thing is there's all those people are just kind of staring at that thing, and they don't look like they're very scared.
I mean, you know, New York subway, that's probably an everyday occurrence, right?
Yeah. Well, it reminded me of I didn't see anybody standing there like civilians, but it reminded me of the first Men in Black movie.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Or was that the second one?
Maybe it was the second one.
I don't know. My mind immediately went to the Rathtars from Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Next up is Gophers or
Goof Gophers.
yeah, however you say that. So it's funny, you know, George brings Jack Skeleton. I bring his house.
That is fantastic.
Yes. I don't really know how he got those angles and how it works.
Technically.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some weird stuff going on inside of that build.
I'd be afraid to
It's
squeeze
impressive.
around that thing.
The tree, just using those Jord arms is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the wrought iron gate with flex tubing.
Like the custom-esque Jack Skellington there on the left. Like, I can't tell that face is like hand drawn onto something. I don't even know what piece that is.
I think that's the 2x3 dish that's on front of the train that came with Hidden Side.
Okay.
I believe, because I need one of those that for a Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal build.
So I will say, and I kind of see it in this picture. I just learned that the like angled action bar piece with the stud on the end. You know what I'm talking about? If you put that into the socket of a torso, it will like lock in place.
Really?
And you can put studs. It gives you stud connections where the arms go, which is what he's got there because he's got the studs with the holes in the sides.
Yeah, I see that.
For the arms on. Let me see if I can find a torso. You can keep going, and I'll pull one apart.
That makes me wonder if I can use the pintle mount for an M2HB from Brick Arms into a stud of a torso or the whole of a torso.
Next up is CT Perrin. It's kind of giving me like some War of the World vibes. It's definitely a cool mech. It's not something you'd like see every day. And I know that a lot of people are going to say that this isn't like horror or Halloween related, but I've seen the skeleton and I found out that it is piloted by an alien. So I was like, it fits.
I love the use of the olive green that is like very scarce and useful parts.
Well,
Yeah.
it's getting more and more.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. I love the base.
Yeah, olive green showed up in a lot of the medieval stuff lately.
Yeah. I mean, I just bought a lot of olive green, so
They need to make more of it.
yeah. Dude, you want to know what's crazy? 1x1 tiles in olive green just don't exist. Like they do, but they might as well not exist. I think the maximum quantity I could get from a single seller was like 8.
Oh my.
And they were like 60 some cents a piece. I was like, nope, not using that. But yeah, this will lock in.
That's all I brought.
Interesting.
And what is it?
So it's let me pull it out.
It's that angled action piece, usually in trans clear for minifigures.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Snug fit. You need a pair of pliers? Get a
Yeah,
drill.
where's George's pliers when I need them?
On the back of his belt.
I don't have them on right now. I'm in my pajama pants, ready to go to bed.
Same. All right. Well, this doesn't want to come out, but
Locked in.
if you take the legs off, you can press it in there, and it will give you a stud connection where the arm goes.
What is that piece?
It's the. I can get it out. I'll show you.
While
It's
you're
getting
doing
me
that,
back to the gym
The
for
angle bar with stud?
Probably, yeah.
while you're doing that, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna give away some memberships because I got a notification yesterday that I had some to give away.
Damn, that's really. I'm gonna grab flyers.
So there's the first 5.
I think you
Howie
can get a
Stubb,
grill and
Bishop, Fritz, General Tron, Brix, and Trevor all received a membership.
Oh, that feels like favoritism.
I know. And then
Giggity.
let's give out these next 5. Miss Papa Trip, Rob Claxton, Mayo, and YOLO, and Fat Daddy Bricks.
This piece right here.
Yeah.
Angle bar with stud. But yeah, you can put it into the, and this might just be an old torso, but you can put it into the arm socket, and if you press it in all the way, it will lock in place, and you can stud. It does create a tiny bit of a gap. It's pretty negligible. There's no way you're gonna be able to see that.
Andrew, I can't decide who they go to.
Oh my god, where's my camera? But there's a tiny little gap. It doesn't go all the way down when you put the legs on, but it's pretty negligible. But yeah, so if you ever want to do like special arms or build like a mech suit around a minifig torso, you can. I just found that out the other day. I was like, that's pretty sick. I had never seen that before.
That'd be great for Ripley's load lifter from Aliens.
Yep.
Can I just hear you say that again?
Ripley's load lifter from Aliens? That's almost a tongue twister.
I know.
Ripley's load lifter.
The load lifter 3000. Yeah, Miss Papa Trip won. Tron Bricks, Rob Claxton. I need to do some more member only streams, but I will tell you that my job that I start now tomorrow, I get off work an hour earlier and I go in an hour later. So
how does that work? You just work shorter hours?
Yeah.
Nice.
So less time he gets to bug me during the day.
Normally, it's really weird because like normally there's one person every day that I chat like a lot with, and it's always at random. It'll come from a random Instagram video or something, but that one person like gets chatted back and forth with a lot. I've almost taken apart this entire build in a matter of like 10 minutes.
I like that we started building the ATST and then we said screw it and stopped doing that and started taking apart the.
Well, I had this sitting here. This was going to be my plan to take this apart instead of building it.
Yeah.
And it got really boring because all I was doing was building the legs. And
I was waiting for him to say he's going to put the ATS legs on the bottom of that ship hole.
That would have been funny.
I mean, if you want to send that to me, Richard, I'll take it.
I'll trade you
for A10.
Well, it'd be more than that. I have like legit,
and a Yamamoto.
I have legit money in this.
Okay, Yamamoto A10 and
no, I'm giving you the rest of the Yamamoto.
I don't want it.
You need it to complete the build.
I still have that box I packaged up like 2 months ago with the A10, the 2 LAVs. And I never could find the dang Brins that I bought for you. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe I'll find them when I clean up next week.
How'd you buy something for me and then lose it?
Hi, my name is George, and I have a Lego addiction, and I have crap everywhere.
I've been going through my like minifig stuff, and there's actually a bunch of stuff that I have that I need to get rid of because I will not use it ever.
I like Caden's idea of doing a Berlin Wall with all our freebie stuff.
That'd be entertaining.
That would be.
I got I bought all of the new Lando 1x8s that he came out with.
Yeah. I don't usually buy them. Usually he'll just like send me one of each sporadically, and then I'll end up with most of them anyway.
Yeah.
But I'll also get all the like weird like trans colored ones or like the masonry brick ones he'll print on.
I've got so many of those ones with the pig on them.
Yeah, I've got a ton of those.
That's the one I wanted.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished with W on the back.
I don't have that one.
I've got that one.
Was that was the one with the hot dog pack, right?
I've
Yeah.
actually got
Yeah,
his freebie, like a freebie pack sitting here.
I pulled one of the like Sterilite little drawer things back out from storage. I was like, I'm gonna just use a drawer to keep all the freebie stuff in instead of trying to add it to my case because my case is overflowing.
Yeah.
I've got a random torso that's holding like an extended Glock,
Yeah.
and the head just has like printing all the way around it. I got a bunch of these Russian ammo crates.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last
I
order.
will tell you, I've got more ammo crates than I know what to do with. So if anybody needs any,
I'm
Dude,
getting
I got a
like
bunch
7
now.
million
Now that he
paper.
started doing the like, oh, free ammo crate for every however many dollars, and he'll release like 6 figures. I'm like, well, here comes 10 ammo crates.
Right.
I think I did order one of the cheeky breaky meme balaclava heads on purpose, and then I think he sent me. I have one of the chesty puller heads, but it's in like traditional green. It's dude, some of the head. I also think I have a sand green head that has one of the cigar prints on it. Like it's just random stuff.
Huh. Yeah, some of his freebies I get is like, what in the world? And I'm
Yeah.
sure they were test
It's like,
print.
what are you and guys doing right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
well, it is that time.
Yep. It's my
Y'all,
bedtime.
y'all got anything going on this week?
Just Halloween stuff with the fam.
I got to go winterize the camper.
Who are y'all dressing up as?
So my girlfriend and I are the Night Fury and Light Fury from How to Train a Dragon.
I'll act like I know what that is.
It's a movie from this century, so you wouldn't know it. It's so good.
Coming,
It's a fantastic movie. The animated movies are great, and they did a live action this year, and it wasn't perfect, but it was actually really good.
I haven't seen the live action yet. I still need to watch it.
Yeah, I went into it with all the like, oh my god, woke Disney type stuff because of who they were casting for things, but it was pretty good. But
Gene, y'all got anything going on?
Yeah, we got Halloween with our grandson, his first Halloween ever. And so we're going to be hanging out at my dad's house with my grandson and my daughter and her husband.
I'm gonna go grab a box.
And then got a chicken stew this weekend to go to.
nice. What about you, George?
Train this weekend.
Winterizing the camper, and that's about it. Chiefs play on Sunday. So,
Ew,
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, don't be making fun of my homies.
Dude, I watched last year's Super Bowl just to watch them get their ass kicked. I don't care. I don't like the Chiefs or the Eagles.
Man, you had to bring that up. That's still a sore spot in our hearts.
Good.
It's a warm, loving spot in my
No,
heart.
they deserve to lose. They played like
Yeah.
so.
I'm
We
gonna-
started off like crap at the beginning of this year.
And you could count the amount of times they showed Taylor Swift on screen on one hand. It's fantastic.
Hey, Monday night they only showed her once. So,
Yeah? Yeah.
What are you doing, Richard? Other than muting us. None of us have ever heard the sound of Lego going into a plastic container.
Yeah. He's never
I'm
muted
glad
himself before. I don't know why he's starting now.
I normally do mute myself. Now, how can I make sure these don't get messed up?
Yeah. I still have the sales from the original
Vacuum
one.
seal them.
You need to sell them. The sales are worth quite a bit.
Require effort.
True. Or you just
Would you
gotta
like
sell
to
them
buy
to somebody
some
who wants
I
them.
I posted my Citizen Brick minifigs, all of them from or not Citizen Brick, my minifig co minifigs from the Battle of the Bulge mock all at once. Somebody bought them all.
Jesus
the same
Christ.
guy who bought them all purchased 25 helmets from me. Now I posted the Brickmania American fig and German figs, and nobody's bought any of them.
Bro, these kids out here are crazy, man.
Do you want some 101st Airborne Brickmania
Potentially.
figs with no heads?
Potentially. Do you have helmets for them?
The snow helmets, if you want them. I have green steel pots.
I mean, I have green steel pots. I'm saying you have netted spade helmets or no?
They aren't netted; they're printed because they have snow on them.
Do they have spades on them?
Yes.
So you ready to let everybody else go?
We'll chat.
Do what?
I just said, are you ready to let everybody else go?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we can talk about how much money you're going to
And
swindle
the
me
stream.
for after you end the stream.
Well, I will see y'all all next week. We have no more Bricks himself on. We'll be talking about really orcs, but it's probably going to lead into castle theme. But there is some orc stuff coming out that we have. I've got a box right here actually that came in. It is full of orc stuff. I know it's not big.
Cascadia, that's just wrong.
I know it's not big, but we got an orcs box. So y'all come in next week. Everybody take it easy. Peace.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make